I'm here with Oz from Deepdub at NEB in the furthest deep corner of the West Hall, and we're going to talk about what Deepdub does. Oz, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jan, for having me.
So, what does your company do? What's the value proposition you bring to your customers?
Deepdub is heavily invested in the media and entertainment business. We are our core is AI voices that have full expressivity and emotive expressions in them, and the ability to basically take content, audiovisual content, from one language to another, and other things that we're going to talk about.
So walk us through, there's legal requirements for localization. Some of it is caption only, some of it is audio only. How much of this is legally required and how much of it is just the ability to monetize in those foreign countries?
Great question. It's very region specific, and more than the legal requirement, it's the audience requirement. So, for example, in Latin America, if you're going to go with captions, your audience is going to be 1%. It's going to be very, very minimal. The only way to get to the audience, to reach audiences, is through dubbing the content into local languages. Otherwise, you're just not getting the traction that you need.
So tell us some trophy customers you can talk about.
We have it here. We have a talk today with Paramount on stage at NAB. They are using our platform, our tools, to do some of the work themselves, and they're going to talk about it. We have other customers like Forensic, like FilmRise, that we dub content for them, DocuCrime. We are basically working with the majority of the Hollywood studios. We're the only ones that can claim that, and in different capacities. We help them monetize on content, and a lot of what we call major independent studios. We help them monetize on content that otherwise would just sit in the basement and do nothing.
What are the economics of that? What's it cost to convert an audio track to a different language, and how much extra money would they typically make for doing that?
It's another great question, but it's very dynamic. The answer is very dynamic. What we see is that sometimes it's very region specific, language specific, and also genre specific, and requirement specific. Right? A theatrical will not be the same as something that goes to YouTube or a fast channel. What the beauty of what we do is that we know how to balance. We're not a traditional tech company. In fact, about half our staff is people from the creative industry, dubbing directors, voice actors, sound engineers, and we know how to balance between how much technology can take me and what is the extra that I need to bring into the picture in order to match the quality threshold of the customer and the need.
Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of companies offering live voiceover, so they're dubbing with expression. So there's a lot out there.
Right.
How do we differentiate between the contenders? What makes your technology best?
On multiple fronts. First of all, we're among the first ones to have it, to be in the space. We started in 2019. That gives us a lot of experience, and like I said, the fact that we are working with the major studios is attests to that. We check all the boxes: security, legal, ethical, voice acquisition, all of these things. We check the boxes, so the studios have that level of comfort, knowing that when they work with us, they're getting all that level of security. Beyond that, we designed our voices around this industry. They have all that level of expressivity. They can whisper, they can shout, they can scream, they can giggle, they can be sarcastic, and we have also the people, the infrastructure around it, to back it up, to make sure that what we get at the end of the line is actually matching their level of quality of everything they need.
Okay, so how do you make your tools available to the different companies who use them?
We have today 4 different major, I would say, silos or ways of engagement. The first one is it's a pure managed service. The level of engagement is: give me your content. We know how to do this at scale. One project could be, a season of a show, but we can also scale it 1,000 episodes or 5,000 episodes when we do that. This is one engagement. We give us the files, we do all the work. Second level of engagement is: here's our tools, here's the platform, the Deepdub Go platform. You can take it, you can license it, it's fully licensable. License it, we will teach you how to use it, and you can scale up your operation, whether that's pre-sale, whether that's marketing materials. You can do some of the stuff by yourself as a studio, as a customer. The third level is APIs. You just need to tap into the LLM, grab that dialogue that you need. The use cases would be audio descriptions. Let's say you already have audio descriptions in English. Most broadcasters already have. Now you need to expand into German because, for example, the European Accessibility Act in June. So just send me the script, and we're gonna, and pull. You're gonna do it via APIs, pull the dialogues. And the fourth and actually very, very exciting one is the last one, is the Deepdub Live. We just launched it last week. It's the ability to take a live stream from a broadcaster, HLS or SRT, take the stream, transcribe, translate, generate in the target language, and push it back to the streamer.
Is that with full expression?
It's with full expression, and it's actually very fun to watch with sports broadcast because you actually get all that expressivity of the commentator, getting excited, all the energy that comes from the commentators.
Sports is a little bit easy because typically the person speaking isn't on camera. What does that look like if it's a talk show or something where you can actually see the person speaking?
Today we're aiming for, and that's actually the expectation also of the different markets, is just what we call a UN style. So it's a voiceover. You duck the OV and you push the VO, the voiceover on top of it. There's definitely, we're not changing the visual, so there's not going to be any lip sync in this case. And also consider this is a very short time delay, so the ability to change video, stuff like that is not there yet. But again, the expectation is something that we're not in the US, we're less used to, but in, for example, Latin America, very acceptable. FIGS markets, French, Germany, very acceptable to have a UN style voiceover on top of it, and that's what we do.
Okay, what's the latency for live event?
Right now we're at a 20-second latency. Takes into consideration keeping context even on long sentences of the commentators, like I'm just doing now. But at the same time, the ability to go down to 10 seconds is there, and it's going to happen in the next couple of months as well.
Okay, listen, thanks for taking the time today, and have a great show.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me again, and looking forward to seeing this episode and interact with other people here.